Disclaimer. Wee. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest episode of the Villager Podcast. Woohoo! Yay, the Villager Podcast. Woo, yay, yay. And here's the next guests, because there's two of them this time. Introduce yourselves. Hello. My name is Mew&two, and this is Mew. Yeah, I'd imagine that one that looks way simpler has to be the original. Okay. Right. First off, any powers related to the multiverse, either of you? I'm gonna take that one as a no. I don't have any multiversal powers either. But I do technically have a power, or two really, that is only available in half of all realities. Well, technically, I have one ability in two different ways that's only available in half. So each is only available in a fourth of all realities. Huh. What would that be? It is called Mega Evolution, a tactic that allows a trainer and Pokemon, or sometimes just a Pokemon, to go further beyond their initial biology, sometimes calling back on their original forms, such as my Y Mega that is able to make me resemble Mew in a way, although most people find it rather disturbing. Oh, why is that? Why do you think that? Well, most of the times when I transform into my Y Mega, the people nearby who aren't in the battle tend to take a couple steps back. Can you describe it for me? Of course. I go about half in size, and my tail moves up to my head. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. I'm pretty sure I know why people back off. That's fair. And as for your other Mega? Of course. My X Mega, I just said why, I don't know why I almost tripped up there. My X Mega allows my muscles to gain more power. At minimum 12-fold. At least that's what it feels as if. Whether that's the truth or not, I'm unsure. And, well, my strength and IQ are opposites in each form. Whereas my intelligence shoots up in my Y Mega, my physical strength tends to get bigger in my X Mega. Huh. So I'm guessing that this 2 Mega system is like commonplace for a lot of different Pokemon, and not just you and some random Pokemon that people seem to be obsessed with. Well, originally, the first time Mega Evolution was discovered, it was only, well, not discovered, but widely utilized. It was just me and Charizard. Who? A Charizard is a dragon. Well, a western dragon. A lizard with wings that is able to mega evolve into one of two things. Either a slick black and blue dragon, or a more rough red and orangish red and tan dragon. It starts in similar colors as its Y Mega, but in its X Mega it actually gets the dragon type. The what now? I'm not going to explain every single type in my realm, or realms more accurately, and Furthermore, the fact that you're not able to understand what it is I'm talking about is quite strange, as if you've never run into my kind before. Well, I've never run into a Mew and a Mewtwo before, but I have run into Pokemon before. See one of my very, very old episodes. I think I called it, like Pokemon Talk or something like that. Anyway, I have run into a Pokemon before. I haven't run into a Mew or Mewtwo before. He's the ancestor of all Pokemon. And you would be a clone made by a group of... I'm assuming you're too dumb to know what an evil team is, so I'm just going to call them a group of bad guys. Anyway, a group of bad guys made a clone of him, buffed him up, and increased his intelligence, and it ended up with me. Apparently, I was not the first attempt. I was about the 80th. 80 attempts? It took 80 attempts to make a clone? Well, yeah, that would make sense. I think. Would it make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. I never studied cloning. I have a robotic clone, but it's literally just wires and machine parts. So it's nowhere close to how complicated you are in terms of creation. Well, yeah, that is quite profound. You can understand him too? Yeah, I can understand almost anything. Almost anything. I never studied Jigglypuff, specifically. How strange. I just don't like him. Every time I try to say a sentence in Jigglypuff, I end up sleeping, so... meh. You know, I should start doing 10-minute, no, sometimes 5, sometimes 10-minute episodes, because, like, I haven't felt as rushed. Oh, really? You typically do 5-minute episodes? Well, yeah, mainly because on my first episode I kind of panicked, and, couldn't think of anything. But yeah, so, yeah, I should probably switch to 10-minute episodes. Overall, your existence seems quite strange to me. Could you explain yourself a little? I already have several videos doing that. I'll just show you one of them after the interview. I don't want to have to put the viewers for I don't want to have to put the viewers through that again. Okay. Does he sometimes just randomly say Mew and mean nothing? Yes, it confuses me as well, but I've gotten used to it. Huh. That is weird. So, you said it used to be only you and this Charizard guy? Who's the other one who got 2 megas? Well, there's Raichu, who's gotten 2 megas, but could technically, theoretically, have 4. How? Well, it does have a regional variant. A what now? Basically, it has a version of itself that is different, making it have different abilities and such. Oh, okay. Carry on. It got 2 megas more recently, right before a a weird event over in Kalos. In where now? A place from the Pokemon world. Oh. I should probably read up on some Pokemon knowledge. Anyway, anything you two want to add? I honestly have nothing more that I would like to say. Okay then. Still got a bit of time. Oh, 50 seconds. Okay. Thank you for coming to this episode of the Villager Podcast. Don't forget to check out the Tumblr, the Gmail, the Unveil account, my Unveil account, and the Discord, and bye!